I'm Bob.
And I'm Tim.
There you go. Welcome to our channel today. And today we're going to be talking about all these automotive groups that are buying up Harley-Davidson. So stay tuned so we can find out what you think about it.
Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and think about Patreon.
So just a couple days ago, we came out with the video that we wanted to let you know that Daytona Harley-Davidson Bruce Ross Myers was going to be sold on November 7th. Also, that Black Hills Harley-Davidson was going to be sold before the end of the year. Probably sooner than later.
It's looking like that.
Yeah. So right now, no money's been gone back and forth. But what we want to talk about today is these automotive groups that are gobbling up dealership. The group that's buying Bruce Ross Myers Harley-Davidson is the Ed Morris Automotive Group. They've already purchased Cowboy Harley-Davidson over in Texas, which also that picked up a couple, which I had to write all these names down, is the one that was in Austin, San Antonio, and also in Beaumont, Texas. And what we're going to be asking you today, if you've dealt with any of these, like this one here, this one here just closed in September. So they really haven't had the dealership that long. But we're going to be talking about quite a few different groups that are gobbling up Harley-Davidsons. Some of them are up to over 40 years they've been buying them. So what we want to know is if you've dealt with any of these dealerships, how are they? Do you have good service from them? You know, were they high pressure sales? Were they really great to deal with? This is what we want to know because we want to kind of figure out what the heck is going on with these automotive groups, people that are involved with autos, and also big groups of people that are families that are buying up a lot of dealerships. So let's go through some of the list here of some of the ones else that are being bought up. So the one that's actually going to be bought from Black Hills Harley-Davidson is the Sonic Automotive Group. Now, from what I'm seeing from them, this is their first Harley-Davidson dealer that they bought. Now, they do own 111 other dealerships of cars all over the United States. You could probably Google them, and if you're in a major city or close to it, like I looked up LA, I think they got 5 or 6 dealers in LA alone. They also have a chain of body shops they own. I think about between 20 and 25 body shops that they own also. So this is kind of a big step, I think, for somebody that was big into the automotive to jump into. They are a Fortune 500 company. They're out of North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. So we'll have to wait and see how that all turns out. So we got a couple other ones here we want to talk about. And if we miss any of the automotive groups that you are associated with, like we heard there was a group from Ohio that was buying up dealerships. I don't see anything. I can't find anything on the internet. So if you're somewhere that your dealership got bought out by an automotive group, put down here in the comments and let us know. Here we're going to go through the ones. And if you're any of these dealerships you've dealt business with before they were bought out or after they were bought out, what's the difference that's going on? So we're going to start off with the Wise Auto Group. They have 6 dealerships. They're in California. They bought up Orange County Harley-Davidson, Coronado Harley-Davidson, Death Valley out in Victorville. They bought up Yuba City. It's Y-U-B-A. Yuba, I don't know where that's at. Harley-Davidson. Redwoods Harley-Davidson, which we've been there. And Reno Harley-Davidson, we've been there. The next one is what we already talked about, which is the Ed Morris Group. They've only got the one. They're actually out of southern Florida. They're, I think, around the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area,
right
I think.
there, that side. Well, they bought Cowboys, and then they're buying out.
Yeah, they're buying. They're not as big. I kind of, from what I'm seeing from them, I think they're actually somebody we're probably going to be able to talk to. They're a family-owned business. They take great pride in it. So I'm hoping that if anybody's out there dealing with Cowboys, over there in Austin or San Antonio, in Beaumont, Texas, any of their power sport dealerships, let us know if you see anything changing. Because that's what we want to know. Because everybody's always concerned about this. They want to make sure that you have a dealer that you can count on. Somebody that's, we've always had hometown dealers. In this one here in Cowboys, I think one of the owners had passed away. And I think that's what I was read. And so it's kind of like Black Hills. The guys are getting older. They probably want to get rid of it. A lot more responsibility. So we'll see. Here's another one. It's called H&H Auto Group. They've got Renegade. They also bought one they also have Fort Smith Harley-Davidson that they've also owned 2. So they only have 2 in their group. There's another one that we've dealt with, which we're not going to talk about today, but we're going to tell you the group. It's called the TMC, which stands for the Motorcycle Company. It's the Varaka family. They've got about 40 dealerships. They've actually gotten so big because Harley-Davidson only allows a family to own so many dealerships. Well, they've broken off now, and the brothers have split up so they can buy up more dealerships. So here's just a list of some of the ones they have. Motor City, New York City, Stars and Stripes, Old Glory, Manchester, Alligator Alley, Desert
Wind.
Yep, Desert Wind, Jet City, Motown, Rockstar, Palm Beach, Huntington Beach, and Riverside. Those are in California, those last couple ones. They also have Avalanche, High Octane, and Rawhide. Those are all the ones that this TMC, the Varaka family has. What's with all these big automotive companies, that are buying, they're in the cars. Now, the Varakan's a little different. They've been in the motorcycle buying dealerships for the last 40 years. So they've been around quite a long time. We've got experience with them, which we'll talk about on another video, because that's what we want. I don't want to be pushy sold. I want, if somebody's going to...
Been there, done that.
Yes. And that's a story we're going to tell one day. And so we want to make sure everything's put out there. It's clear. Everybody understands. You want to make sure if you bought a Harley-Davidson or a used bike from them, whatever they might be selling, that when you pull off that lot, you're totally happy with it. You got a good price. You're happy with that. So if you got a comment, put it down here. Put your thoughts down here. Good or bad, let us know how your dealership is handling with you. And if you got a mom and pop shop that's not taking care of you, let us know about that too. Because just because it's a family-owned business doesn't mean they're doing things right.
True.
So you got to go from there. So just because it's a corporate doesn't mean that they're going to be out for blood either. So it could go either way on any side. Everybody's human, and everybody makes decisions on what they do. Or in a big corporation, CEOs are making, and COOs, and everybody else that's in the line, their board of directors, they're all making decisions. So that's what we want to know. Who's your best dealer that you love? Let us know.
And
down
if you
in
know
the
who
comments.
owns them.
That's right. So with that, we're going to leave you right here. And we appreciate you hanging out today. And we're still in Sturgis, South Dakota. We got a bunch of great news. We're going to be going live on Wednesday, which is actually tomorrow. So check that out, because we're going to be going live from Main Street in Sturgis, South Dakota. Here we are. We just had snow yesterday.
Yes, it was cold. It was like, 32 degrees?
Wind chill at not minus 17. It was 17. So yeah,
Felt
cold.
like 17.
Very
cold.
windy. We've seen a little bit of dusting over there in Sturgis, and we're over in Rapid City right now. We really didn't get much snow over here in Rapid City. The sun came out this afternoon, so not too bad. It's supposed to get a little better, so we should be able to get some video shots for you guys to see.
Midweek, I think it's supposed to be in the 50s.
And we got some great news. We met with the Buffalo Chip today, so we got some really great information about that. Today, when you're watching this video, we just got done meeting with the city. We got another meeting tomorrow with the city. Before our live, we'll be meeting with the city there. We've also got an appointment with the dealership, Black Hills Harley-Davidson. We're going to be sitting down with them and talking to them. We may have already talked to them by the time you see this video, or you may hear about it on Wednesday on our live. So check out the live right here. Who else is bringing the information? Right here from the rallies. Rally spot. There you go.
Thanks for hanging out today. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
And we thank you for watching our channel.